What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the interweb? Today, we're going through the Crunchyroll Anime Awards presented by Devil May Cry 5, and we'll be voting. I expect that this is going to be very emotional, so be sure to grab a tissue. And with that being said, let's log in so I'm already logged in apparently. Crunchyroll, oh, would you look at that? Didn't log in. We're already off to a wonderful start, Crunchyroll. Best Protagonist. Play the nomination trailer for Best Protagonist. Now, out of all these four, the only one I'm going to vote for is Retsuko. And why did my phone have to vibrate right in the middle of this? Rude. And what else is available? Oh. With Sakuta being there as a potential voting nominee, I'm kind of tied right now. I really like Bunny Girl Senpai, but I also really liked Agretsuko as well. I watched Agretsuko earlier in the year, just like everyone else did, but I don't know. Between these two, I'm going with this one. That anime, Bunny Girl Senpai, it was too good. He gets my vote. He gets my vote. Share your vote? No, I don't want people to know about what I'm doing. Just kidding. Okay, best antagonist. Ryo, Akane, All for One, Yuri. I actually didn't watch any of these animes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Didn't watch any of these animes. I was gonna watch Devilman Crybaby, but I did it because I thought it said Devil May Crybaby, but it wasn't. It said Devilman Crybaby. So I ended up not watching it. But since that's the only one here that I actually had any experience with, I'm gonna click vote on that. So we're voting for him. Absolutely not. Best boy. Best boy. Who's the best boy? Kotaro. Kotaro. Oh my god, Sakuta's there. Okay. I already voted for him once. I voted for him once, so we're going with Kotaro this time. Confirm. Yes. Although he's technically a grown man, so he's not really a best boy. Best girl, where's Kaede? There's no option for Kaede. They obviously are not in tune with the anime culture. So the closest thing to Kaede is Mai. So we'd be going for Mai. Best opening sequence, let's see, okay, Bunny Girl Senpai is not here, so it looks like we're going to Agretsuko. Best ending sequence, let's see, did I watch any of these? So far, Attack on Titan's the only one that I watched. Okay, this was easy, Attack on Titan, because I can't really vote on these other ones if I don't really know anything about it. Best voice acting performance for the Japanese, Kotaro will probably get my vote again. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kotaro. The reason I'm not going with Agretsuko for this one too is because I watched the dub because I didn't know there was a sub, because when I clicked on it on Netflix, it just showed the dub automatically. So I was like, oh, guess I'll watch a dub anime. But then after that, I found out that it had a sub, and then I was like, oh, would you look at that? My heart is already invested in the dub, therefore I cannot watch the sub. Best voice acting performance in English, let's see. Oh, Erica Mendes, you get my vote. Best director, let's see. I know this one, everyone is saying he directed that fabulously, but again, I didn't really watch it. I just watched the trailer because I thought it was supposed to be Devil May Cry. So I guess we're going with that again, and he better win. Okay, best animation. I don't know why they don't just call it best anime. It would have made so much more sense just to call it that. And let's see here. It looks like we're going with Devilman Crybaby again. Because again, out of all those, is the only one I watched. Best film. Okay, this one is going to be very, very well. We are going with Fireworks, okay? See, all of these were great, but the only one that I really enjoyed out of all of these was Fireworks. So Fireworks getting my vote. It connected on an emotional level. It did. It very much did. Best character design. This is going to be a rough one. Zombieland Saga, oh, and Agretsuko. Every single time. Okay, but if you think about it, Agretsuko had a very, very American presentation, whereas Zombieland Saga still kept the anime presentation. So that's kind of hard to vote between those two. Like, I know out of all of these are the only two that I'm interested in voting for because they're the only ones that I watched. I did watch JoJo a little bit, and I did watch Devilman Crybaby, but I did not watch either of them to finish. Like I said, I only watched the trailer of Devilman Crybaby. So, I guess I'm going with Zombieland Saga. I wonder if this is going to show me like the results of like what everybody voted for to see what the rewards are like so far. Best character design. Oh, I already voted for that. Never mind. But anime of the year. Please have Bunny Girl Senpai. Bunny Girl Senpai is not here. Okay. How did A Place Further make it over JoJo? How did Mega Love make it over Attack on Titan? How did Violet make it above Boku no Hero? How did this make it a Bunny Girl Senpai? The only thing here, there's only 2 animes here that are actually anime of the year qualified, and that's Zombieland Saga and Devilman Crybaby. The rest of these were really bad. I lied about it, technically. I did watch the intro to these. I always watch the OP to decide if the anime is going to be any good or not. If the OP is trash, then the anime is going to be trash. These all have trash OPs. Only these 2 were any good. This one I just didn't watch that out of spite because I was led on to believe it was Devil May Cry, but it was not Devil May Cry. So I'm going with Zombieland Saga, and it's kind of disrespectful that they put all of these here, but not animes that people actually liked, and that people actually would have voted for anime of the year. So Zombieland Saga is going to end up winning that by, like, you know, default. Best fight scene presented by Capcom. Let's see here. Probably going with Dragon Ball Super. Yes, I am going with the Dragon Ball Super. This fight scene was kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like ecstatic, I guess, because once that scene happened, there was like so many memes about it. There were so many posts about it. Even the normies side of anime that still think Naruto, Fairy Tail, and One Piece are good, they were even talking about this. And when you crack into the normies side of anime, that's when you know that it's been a very good scene. So we're going with Dragon Ball Super. Best continuing series. I swear to God, if Attack on Titan and Boku no Hero is not there, then I am going to riot, because at that point, that will mean Crunchyroll is completely out of touch with anime. Nobody watched that, nobody watched that, nobody watched that, nobody watched that, nobody... Oh, would you look at that? Nobody watched any of these. The only of these that are any good is Dragon Ball Super. Crunchyroll, you out of touch. You are very out of touch. About the Anime Awards. Welcome to the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, presented by Devil May Cry 5, our 3rd annual celebration of Japan's amazing medium, made possible by the world's most passionate community. 2018 was one of the industry's biggest years yet. I don't see how it's technically the biggest year yet. Okay, blah 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 blah. Join fans from around the world to cast your vote starting Friday, January 11th. Fans will have 1 week to discuss, decide, and share their choices online before the final winners are revealed February 16th, live from San Francisco. That just makes no sense to me. We get 1 week to vote, right? But the awards are over a month away. We should have all the way up until the week before, because the awards don't get made for the awards. The awards are made like a month after the awards show. So this is just kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie. This year's judges represent a cross-section of anime expertise spanning the realms of creation, criticism, commerce. Learn more about the judges resembling this year's nominees. I can guarantee you, with how dumb Crunchyroll is, there is not going to be a single ethnic person anywhere. All white, all white, all white, all white. Oh, would you look at that? Not a single ethnic person. Not a single ethnic person is in their judge. Actually, I take that back. There's a half. Actually, between those 2, there's like 1 full ethnic person in Crunchyroll's judge category. But what I don't understand is how come there isn't any Japanese people? Because anime is kind of, you know, their thing. They made all of this. So why would they not put one of them as a judge? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, is there separate award shows for Crunchyroll Japan? I don't know. But what I do know is that out of all these people, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 6 of these people look like they've ever watched an anime in their life. This guy looks like he just applied for the job, but he was trying to get into working at, like, I don't know, Sony Computers, but then he just ended up getting at Crunchyroll. I was like, oh, guess this is where I go. This person, I'm trying to go to BuzzFeed, but BuzzFeed's not hiring, guess I'll go to Crunchyroll. And the rest of these people, I don't really know. Roasting people is not nice, so we will not be doing that. But I don't understand even going through this. Like, let me see last year's winners, because I didn't really care about the Crunchyroll Awards last year because I wasn't making anime content, and I really wasn't like watching anime all the time. Because in 2017, technically early 2018 when they did this, all I really did was just watch the same animes over and over. It wasn't until last year that I finally caught up with everything past Attack on Titan Season 2. So it was kinda, I don't know, it was just weird. I can understand that one. Best boy, best manga, my lesbian experience with loneliness. Wait, there wasn't even a best manga option here this year. Best hero, don't understand how. Best villain, best action, best drama, best comedy, best CGI, best film. That one is, I agree with that. best score, best animation, best ending, best opening. My Hero Academia won everything. My Hero Academia literally won everything for the 2017 awards. I guess it's still technically 2018, 2019. I don't know. They always do it weird. I want to know why though. That they didn't have a Crunchyroll manga edition of the award show or anything. But that kind of, actually they might have had that. They might have that. Hold on, give me 1 second. We're going to Crunchyroll manga and seeing if there's a separate awards for Crunchyroll manga to vote for. Nope, just Crunchyroll anime. That's all. This actually looks really good. That's a really good manga, actually. We're getting off track. But Inside Mari is a very good manga. I highly recommend it to everybody. Did they put... Hold on. I'm just going to check if they updated this. This is... No, they haven't updated it. That carries on for like 12 past that. I'm adding this to my queue before I actually forget about it. Sidetrack's over. But still, I just don't understand. I do not understand. Why would they do such little awards for this, you know? Like, there's so much more things I could think of for, you know, the anime awards. They don't even have a best film. Okay, they do have a best film, actually. But, I don't know. I feel like they should have done a little bit more with these categories. I feel like best character design, awesome, that should have been there. But there should have also been a best environmental design. There should have been a best special effects. There should have been a best 3D segment in an anime. Although Zombieland Saga would have won that one, which makes sense, obviously. But the rest of these, I don't know, man. I just feel like they were lazy this year with the awards going through this. I mean, everybody knows Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is good for two things. Reading manga, somewhat. Attack on Titan is right here, right? But they don't have every single chapter. It goes straight from chapter 1 to chapter 107. It really doesn't make any sense why they would do that. And it also doesn't make sense for a lot of their anime that you have on here. Because, like, if you just make a new account, a brand new account, you're going to lose access and have a lot of these animes hidden from you because they're going to be like, hey, this is adult content. You may not want to watch this. When in reality, everyone watching anime is pretty much an adult or close to an adult. So it's kind of annoying. It really is. Crunchyroll, I feel like our time together may be coming to an end. I want to check Funimation out, because if these are what you can like prosper to be the best, and then this is what you prosper to be the best of the best for the judges to judge this anime, like there's not even a single anime YouTuber here. There's not a single anime Instagram star. There's not a single anime Twitter star. There's not a single anime or manga Wattpad writer here. There's not an anime Twitch streamer. There's just like nobody is here that the anime community knows. These are just like random interns that they found in their office. They plucked out and was like, hey, you come in here. Editor at GameSpot. GameSpot. Nobody even reads GameSpot. He's a oh my god. What is she from? Miranda Center, senior editor at IGN. Her lifelong passion with Pikachu and Sailor Moon prepared her for a job writing about games and leading anime. Oh my god. It's so generic. It's so generic. I bet everybody here has never even watched a single anime in their life. Is a journalist in anime, manga, and Japanese pop culture for more than 15 years, promoting enthusiast Japanese culture and dubbing in Spanish and Latin America. Actually, he might actually deserve to be here, because if he's been there for 15 years, then that means, you know, it's going okay. Matt Schley writes about anime for the Japan Times, Otaku USA magazine, and elsewhere. He lives in Tokyo. He might be a good source, I guess. I don't know, I'm probably judging these people too early. Ruben Barron is a writer for comic book resources at My Anime List. His favorite anime includes Based on the Paranoia Agent, blah 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 blah. Andrew McDonald, after consuming anime for over 25 years, he doesn't look that old. Andrew started up an Otaku Spirit Anime Cast podcast with his brother Chris, connecting fans from California to Japan. Do they live in Japan? Who knows? There's one person here that I was kind of interested in seeing their backstory, now that I know it shows their backstory. The female otaku discusses topics rarely touched upon the anime community, while keeping it fun with cosplay, music videos, and the occasional Fate Grand Order banter. Sloan is also a scriptwriter, blah 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 blah. Okay, still, I don't think there's a single YouTuber here writing for a YouTube channel as not being a YouTuber. Gloria Grafio, 1/3 of the Anime World Over podcast, yada yada yada. You know, I guess we're going as good as we can with all of this stuff. But actually, this guy looks like someone I've seen before from GDQ. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. I guess they did an okay job after reading through some of their bios, but they definitely could have done a whole lot better job with these categories and who they nominated, because this is just kind of ridiculous when you think about it. It's so bad. Oh well, with that being said, did you vote yet? Let me know who you voted for in the comments down below. And with that being said, try not to die. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.